I'm getting bit on a topwater, throwing a walking bait, but Jake's getting bit on a frog, and a frog bite trumps any other bite that there could possibly ever be. So the frog is coming on.
Yeah, I mean that right there is about a 13.5-inch monster. They're gonna get bigger, I promise. Hey, we're on the boards. There are fish here. I always wonder that.
Will be in the mid-80s around lunchtime, partly cloudy skies sticking around throughout the day. Today's high near 90 degrees. Winds will continue to flow from the east at about 5 to 10.
We just pulled up here in Powell Park. We're on Sam Rayburn Lake. Right now it's like a beautiful 72 degrees. We got a little breeze. We're in this little bay right now, so hopefully the wind doesn't pick up too much more because it's a kayaking day. This is the first kayaking day of the trip. We get to test out fishing on lines Bonafide that they kindly let us use for this 10,000 mile adventure.
Yeah, man.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
It's really exciting to have Jacob and Alex here in Texas to just come and see what this is all about. I mean, we're on the greatest lake in the nation right now. I mean, this is Sam Rayburn. This is the place of legend, place of giants. I mean, they just had a 40-pound bag come into a tournament with 5 fish. I mean, that's over an 8-pound average. So this lake is definitely one of the best known fisheries probably in the world right now. And I'm excited to go and share that with Jacob and Alex. Got him. Oh. There we go. Take that. Hello, buddy. Yeah, giants. We need bigger fish. They're easier to hold. So, but you know what? Numbers wise, you might want to bring something to the table. Kind of running away with it.
Yeah. It was immediately as soon as I put that wacky rig up in there. Smoked it. There we go. Make sure you guys are checking out where we're catching these fish. ANGLR.com/tour. We're gonna let this guy go.
Tell you what, there's that caffeine shad up in there. He feels like he weighs about 6 pounds because he's got about 5 pounds of grass with him. But he's not a big fish. I don't know why I'm catching these little babies. I guess you gotta start somewhere, right? Coming to Sam Rayburn, you always have high expectations of what's gonna happen. You think that, hey, I'm at the greatest lake in the country. I should be able to go out there and catch 40 pounds in the first hour. But you know what? It's a lake. It's a tough lake. It's a lake that'll burn you in a heartbeat.
Two small ones. I've been hitting the pockets that are behind the first line of weeds. Just a little easier to target with the finesse techniques, and he's been hitting the deeper weeds trying to pull a big fish out of the depths here on Rayburn. But so far the angler tour is getting numbers but working on size. That's the theme so far.
Bad days make good anglers great. And what I mean by that is when you can go out there and have a bad day of fishing and learn from that day and humble yourself and know that, hey, sometimes this lake is greater than me. And that's where anglers really going to come in, because you can keep that track, you can keep that bad trip and, you know, put a big old gold star on it that says avoid. And so when you have those conditions and everything's lining up for that, just like you research your great trips, you look back at it and it's like, you know what, I ain't touching that.
There we go. On towards me. Woo! Finally. Woo! Look at my fish! They fight hard in here. He took off. That was fun. Gotta mark him up in the app here. Let's get this fish back in. Ooh. Feels good. Angler tour, stuck a fish on Rayburn.
Fishing saves lives, just plain and simple. I feel like fishing and the outdoors in general will save a person's life. I've seen it bring families together. I've seen it bring fathers and sons together. I've seen it really heal. And the outdoors is a way to allow people to decompress, to just shed the stress of the world, to walk away and become one with something that's greater than you.
Got him with the Senko.
It's tough, you know, you come to a great lake like this and you have high expectations, and you know, maybe we should have attacked it in a boat, but you know, in a kayak you've got to dial into what you have available to you, and I feel like we made the most of what we had available to us.
Good time.
So
we'll keep in touch and appreciate it again.
Enjoyed it. Safe travels.
Whoa! That's the energy we need, baby.